Hi my beautiful people, thanks so much for tuning in to my channel today. So I am Sabrina Jones. I am a wellness coach, I am a medicinal chef, and I'm a numerologist. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. You get so much freaking awesome stuff here on my channel. Be entertained, you can learn, you can be inspired. So if you've already subscribed, I so appreciate your support. Thank you. If you guys want to book a session with me, you can do so at the link below. So today I wanted to talk about what we should be eating, because if you're like me, you're completely and utterly confused by everything we hear, all the contradictory information we hear out there, which is the best diet, which is the healthiest diet. It is mind-boggling. So everyone wants to be healthy, and everyone wants to enjoy food and enjoy eating. So I'll tell you what I've come up with for myself, and maybe it will inspire you. So we know all the diets that are out there. There's vegan, 100% plant-based. There is Ayurvedic, which is based on the seasons and based on your doshas. There's traditional Chinese medicine, which is all about balance of the 5 tastes: bitter, sour, salty, sweet, and spicy, my favorite. So, and then there is paleo, of course, which is protein, fats, vegetables, no dairy, and no gluten, no grains. There is the keto diet. There's the cyclical keto that Dr. Mercola advocates, which is like the Whole30, but it does include dairy, okay? But you're also cutting out gluten and grains. And then what? There's the plant paradox that you might have heard of, which is all about cutting out lectins. Then there's the plan, which is figuring out what all your food sensitivities are. I mean, medical medium, which is all about eating raw fruits and vegetables as much as possible and cutting out gluten, eggs, and dairy, and soy, among other things. So we each hear that each diet is the answer to health, right? And what I've come to find out over years in the business is there is no one diet for all. There is no one size fits all here for health and for food. So also everything is energy, including food. And I've been guilty of this, is in the recent past I have vilified food. Oh, that's a poison, that's a poison, that's a poison. And that's not good. You know, I'm just associating certain foods with negative energy, and that is not good. So I am working on being aware when I do it and trying to do it a lot less, if at all. So everything is energy, and I think every food has its own time and place, and I think it's not sustainable to cut out things for life. You know, usually when people go on strict diets, they don't do it for life, because after a while their body gets sick of it and it doesn't want that anymore. And that's kind of what the plan's all about, because once you eat a certain food all the time, your body's going to start to reject it eventually when it's had enough. So it's the same in life and with food, doing a diet. So I don't think, myself personally, I don't think that sticking to one diet that has a lot of restrictions for your whole life is sustainable. So what I'm trying to do in my life is to cut the labels. Okay, I'm going to stop labeling myself in all fashions, but also when it comes to food and diet. I want to become more flexible. I don't want to be rigid in my eating, okay? And I really feel that if you make everything from scratch, you can really eat whatever you want. Of course, you don't want to go crazy and eat sugar all day or white flour, but every food has its own time and place. Now let's talk about the blue zones. So the blue zones are the areas in the world where the most centurions live, so people living to their 100 or more. And let's look at what they eat. So what do they eat? They eat whole grains, they eat beans, they eat nuts, and they drink alcohol. So, you know, if we're looking to anyone, we should be looking to them, okay? And they have natural movement. They don't live at the gym, right? They have natural movement in their everyday life. And they surround themselves with healthy people, healthy friends, healthy lovers, healthy community, okay? And they make eating a sacred ritual, which it is. You know, they make things from scratch, and of course you want the highest quality ingredients, and you want to do as fresh as you can, as local as you can. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I am cutting out the labels, and I am becoming more flexible in my eating, and when I'm at home, I'm gonna eat as healthy as I can, and then I'm also gonna be going out to restaurants on occasion and eating all the delicious food that I want. And I also exercise. You know, I find for myself low impact exercise works for me at my age. So I like to do yoga, I do Pilates, I do calisthenics, I walk. I would love to swim if there wasn't chlorine in the water. Well, at least in swimming pools. So yeah, that's what I think we should be eating, and that's at least what I'm doing, and that's where I am at my growth right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really appreciate you watching, and I would love to interact with you. So please leave your comments below about what you think is sustainable for eating. Thanks guys, love you, bye.